Salute my breeders and soldiers. Y'all know how many times I did this video? I keep leaving people out. Have to do it again. My battery about to down this. But look, let me tell y'all, man. I got to tell y'all about Saturday night, bro. Lord have mercy, bro. Let me get it right this time. Bro, you got Sugar Slim on one side and Birdman, baby. B32, Sugar Slim. On the other side, you got the Colonel of the Tank. Ghetto Bill Gates, Pistol P, Petey. You got him and Big Boss with his shirt off. And Silk the Shocker, about to shock the world. Dog, that's history, dog. The rappers, you got Juvenile on one side, B Jizzle, Chopper City, Juvenile, 400 degrees. He hitting with 400 degrees, dog. One of the coldest albums to ever come out of New Orleans, next to Shed Tears for the World. But back to what I was saying. So, on the other side, you got Mama Mia, the big payback. She been spitting since local before she got to NoLimit. Let me tell you, I never heard her vocal sound as clear and good as I heard them Saturday night. Oh my God. She had that Michael Jackson glow out there on that stage, boy. All she needed was that fan blowing on her. She shine, bro. Then you got Fiend, Mr. Walk Walk, doing what he do. You got Mac, he been spitting since he was a kid, the camouflage assassin. You got Chopper Style, he come there and got the crowd hype like he always do. Who they want? Me and Mr. Serv on, we hanging out there, we representing. Jay Tweezy, NoLimit Slim, we all represent. Big Court, we representing, holding it down. Everybody running it, Juvie holding it down, Mia holding it down, everybody holding it down. Bird and Man and Fresh, big timers. Lord, I knew every word, bro. I'm from New Orleans, man. Melt to the Ville. I know every word from both sides. I loved it. For me, I had tears in my eye, bro. All them people, I know them all. We all got stories together since I was young, even before NoLimit, when I was local doing me. This for the culture, dog. Bird say what he say. He been stunning. It's true. He been doing that stunt shit. But P let him know. Big bro let him know what he been doing. What he started. We almost broke the stage. Oh, that nigga dropped that sledgehammer. Bird threw him the alley-oop. He dropped the sledgehammer. Kobe the Shaq. Boom. Then just when you thought it was over, they come again. Boom, they come hard again. Got B Jizzle up there, Chopper City, him and Juvenile. They coming hard. Then here comes Snoop. Represent C Murder, Free C. And Magic, R.I.P. Magic. Magic sounds so good. Lord have mercy, them vocals so fresh coming through that speaker. Then Snoop turned that thing down and acapella that thing. Boy, that was so raw, so legendary. I was just blessed to be a part of it and glad to be there representing my team and with my big dog, Colonel of the Tank. That was good for the culture from both sides, dog. If you from New Orleans and you ain't standing up proud, or if you a soldier, stunner, whatever you is worldwide and y'all wasn't proud, something wrong. This for us, this for the culture. Ain't nothing we love more than our saints than our music. And guess what? Everybody up there was at the top of the game to bring the way it need to be for our city. They ain't got the medals. So if you from New Orleans, this weekend should have been so proud for you. And if you a soldier, stunner, whatever, one of them teams you love, y'all should have been in front of that TV and proud. Or if you ain't see it yet, go look it up and watch it. It was a proud moment, but guess what? The volcano bubbling right now. And it's about to erupt. Y'all stay tuned. Shh. There's more to come. Salute my breeders and soldiers. I loved it, man. I hope y'all did too.
Good morning. Let's talk with Serv early morning, man. Let me say something in perspective, man, of the two CEOs, Baby and P. You know, a lot of times on social media, people go with certain narratives about what they didn't do for the artists and what they did do for the artists. I want y'all to really put in perspective of those two young guys. When they were young, dog, you're talking about dudes that were over corporations, businesses that were making over $500 million. You talking about young dudes that were not totally educated in financial literacy and business. you know, and whatever discrepancies might have had on business with artists and things like that, man, them dudes opened the doors for all of us as artists. We also had a responsibility to know our business, you know, and we were young and financially illiterate on business and finances and what to do, you know, and those dudes were young also, man. And Pete was one that admitted, I was young, I made mistakes. And that's one thing, you know, we always gonna roll with him and respect it, because we know he had love for us. You know, a lot of things that were done financially, you know, that he shouldn't have even done as a CEO without having total paperwork and totally doing the business. A lot that he didn't recoup, you know, that he gave us and things that were given to us and put in our names. I don't speak on Cash Money and Baby, but I know he opened the door for them also. And let me make y'all understand about them two CEOs, man. They were young, very young. They didn't have business school going. They didn't have a Yale degree in business. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm going to make y'all aware of something. You know how much money those two dudes were cheated out of by them labels? They fought every day. You might say the labels giving them this amount of money and that amount of money. And it was tears of what the catalogs and everything was worth, and the artists that they had was worth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when y'all try to talk about both of them, man, I mean, I'm not making excuses for them, but I'm just making y'all aware, because y'all just look at stuff on social media and what y'all hear. You know, try being that young with 500 million and 20 artists and whatever whatnot, and trying to do it right and do it the street way, but, you know, where it should have been more business in a lot of ways. And then us as artists, you know, we was responsible for learning the business, because we don't be taught business, you know, ethics, you know what I'm saying, when we first come in, you know, and say, for instance, you know, and I could say it like Peace, one of my first albums, okay, $300,000 check up front. I thought I had 300,000. And I learned later in life that no, I probably only had 150, 160 to myself. Not learning, you know, understanding taxes and finances and things to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? Going by $100,000 cars that didn't make no sense, that couldn't make no money for me and depreciate. You know, so I'm not making excuses for them dudes, man, but I want y'all to understand the perspective. If they made 300-400 million as a company early on, do you know how much money the labels made and how much money they cheated them dudes out? You know, they even realized it in time, man, and got better on their business with these labels and got what they needed to get out them. You know what I'm saying? The business between the bosses and the artists, man, you know, you got to look at it. And I'm just saying, giving a pass on it, you know, because in time, each of them made, when you look at it, the people that are around them, they've made it right with them. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have a lot of craziness that touch social media, and a lot of people don't understand. But that was serious times, man. Them dudes, y'all saw the 300-400 million. Imagine what them labels made. Them labels, double pressing up CDs at that time, selling in different countries that these young dudes didn't know anything about. So we got beat as a label hold. The label bosses and the artists got beat by those major labels big time. Those two dudes might not admit it because that's their ego. But yeah, they were beat out even more money than people could think. It claimed that they beat us out. Or no, man. Y'all got to really look at the game. The game is treacherous, man. Them labels used all of us. All of us. You know, so just take that in consideration when y'all be on them two bosses, you know, about money and all this and situations, man. That's all I'm saying. You know, just take in consideration of two young dudes with millions and millions and millions of dollars that didn't have a Yale business degree to set up a business and do it correctly, you know, in the beginning, man. So I'm just saying, think about that, man. Them dudes opened the doors for a lot of us, man. And we had a responsibility to do the things we needed to do also, but we was young. And I'm just saying, man, before y'all get mad, man, just think about it, man.